Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. That's really not necessary, pal. I mean, everybody knows. I mean, okay. I understand. I understand. I appreciate the thought. I really do. Yeah, I know. Yes, people know it's my birthday. Thank you, pal. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. It's very kind of you. I know, pal. I know. Yeah, it's a very special day. You're right. You got me a present? This is it right here? Well, oh, buddy, you didn't have to do that. Oh, looky here. Looky right there. Look, see, he bought me a box of macaroni and cheese. Well, yeah, it is my favorite. You are right about that. I do love me some M&C. You know that. That's true. I tell you what, why don't you take it into the kitchen, okay? And we'll whip it up and we'll eat it after the show, okay? Sound good? Here you go. Here you go. All right. Go ahead. Go check all that out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. M&C. Got it. Right. That's the thought that counts. Greetings, fellow YouTuber. Welcome once again to the 64th trip around the sun. I don't believe I'm saying this. This is they say the birthday edition of GainerWorld Live. The show where we do absolutely nothing but waste bandwidth for about an hour because we just kind of hang out and we talk and we chat amongst ourselves in the chat room that you see there. Please don't be afraid to do that. We'd love to hear from you as well. And because it was leaked last week, I thought I'd make a big thing about it so that way everybody would leave me alone. But apparently that's not happening. Yeah, 64. Obviously, the big trick would be to play When I'm 64 by the Beatles, but hey, come on, let's place it. It's all played out. What can I tell you? Lots of people heading into the chat room right about now. I've got a reunion of the podcast coming in here. Trippy Connection is here. He's the first one. Yes, that's only because you have no life, Trippy. I understand. Carl Keegan is there. Let's get this road on the show. Yes, indeed. Let us do that, old boy. Thank you very much for the good wishes. Chris King, who I guess couldn't make it for some reason. I've got your stuff set up, buddy. I got the mic set up here and waiting for you, so it's all good. Plopsy, it's called MAC because it's short for macaroni or because it's an acronym for mac and cheese. Yeah, same thing, just different, but hey, macaroni and cheese. Gotta love it. Life is good. I was thinking 80. It's like warp all over again. No kid, how about it? I'm waiting for Zach to come into the room and it'll be a complete reunion all over again. Call me Simon, Tim. It's okay. Just don't call him late for dinner. Hey, you see what I did there? Life is okay. Oh, Carl's. Oh, your name is Simon? Yeah, it's only when he hasn't cheesed off the old lady. So it's all well and good. Thank you guys for being here. I certainly do appreciate it. And anybody else that chances to trip on in here. If you want to, come on into the chat room. We'd love to talk to you. All kinds of things going on here. Anyway, thought it was Matilda for tax purposes. In what country? That's important, especially in Simon's case, because in some cases, there's a couple of laws too that we have to talk about. But you can call me Al. Yes, call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Hey. But, yeah, so a lot of things going on, but above all, I want to take this time out to first off, thank everybody, for all the well wishes on, this 64th trip around the sun that I'm about to take. Yeah, it's in the words of Jerry Garcia, what a long, strange trip it's been. I don't mind telling you. Wouldn't miss it, says Elizabeth Jecka. Thank you, Liz, for being here. I certainly do appreciate it. And we're glad that you wouldn't miss it. That's a good thing. That makes me feel a lot better. Because if you would miss it, well, then, whatever. I have no idea what I'm talking about at this point, but I have an hour to kill, so it's all good. It's not the coronas, and no, he's not dying early. I won't give you the satisfaction. But there's, a lot of things. First off, like I said, thank you to everybody that sent the well wishes via text or DM or Facebook or whatever the case may be. It does mean a lot to me. It really does. And we're hurtling into this year with a lot of things going on. An awful lot of things. Chris said he would miss it. Well, you did miss it, so, come on. I mean, you didn't miss it, but you missed it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, a lot of things going on, especially in September. A lot of things happening that we're going to be talking about in days to come. Got some big things going on. And I'm missing nothing. That is true. You are missing absolutely nothing. I'll agree with you on that one, pal. So at any rate, so I actually did get a couple of, Carl says, I know I'm a smartass, but I'm glad you're okay and happy with your musical success recently. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Coming from you, that means a lot to me. It really does. I appreciate that. Anyway, let me do this. I'm going to start right off because one of the things, Chris says, I've got some big things going on. I hear the train a-coming. Here it comes. Winnie Wink. Oh, this can only lead to no good. Even in writing, I know this can only lead to no good. But, there's, hey, baby, it's the Guitar Man. Can't remember who sang that now. Good. Come on, Carl. Don't tax me this early in the show. Was supposed to be wink, wink. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. I know. I get it. By big, do you... Stop it. Stop it. See, this is what happens when you three get together. I suddenly have to start spending the hour editing the chat because there are people present that are watching this. And, So, be that as it may... if you're not in the chat, why not? You should be, so you can say hi to everybody, and we can all have a wonderful time together. Because that's really why we do this show. That's why I started this show back in May. Because let's face it, with the coronas and the stay at home and all that other stuff, it's like we needed an outlet. We really needed an outlet. So I decided to do this. We would just get together for an hour. Have some fun. Yes, as a matter of fact, the phone lines are open. So if you bother me, I will let you know. Okay. One of the things, is it time for your rendition of the Aqua Classic Dr. Jones? I've never heard that one. I've never heard Dr. Jones. So anyway, okay. I did receive a few presents in the mail, which, and by the way, to everybody who sent them, thank you very much, and thank you for the cards and everything like that. You can go with Barbie Girl. Stop it, Carl. Stop it. Yes, presents. There is one present that I did get. And how can you not know the song? No, I know Barbie Girl. Okay, who doesn't know Barbie Girl? You weren't alive in the 80s if you didn't know Barbie Girl. A sense keeping me alive drugs. Yes, that is true. So, I don't know why I got this. I really don't. To this moment. And this is like the first one that I opened. And I decided that I was not going to open any more until airtime. And there's only a couple, but somebody gave me binoculars. I have no idea what this means or why. I don't know, but thank you. I think. I don't know. Don't understand why that is. I'm going to put that next to the box of macaroni and cheese. There's another one here that, and thank you. The people that gave me the presents, you know who you are, and I will thank you personally. I don't believe in doing that publicly because that's just, that's kind of an invasion of privacy, so to speak. It was your neighbor across the street. Hey, you never know, man. You never know. People are into that kind of thing. So I got this one's kind of a soft package. Don't stop it, Carl. I hear you, the wheels turning. Just stop it. Just stop it. Anyway. Stop it, you two. Stop it. I'm trying to open a package here. Can't you see? Okay, so here we go. It's a shirt of some kind. It's some kind of fabric. I'm thinking it's a t-shirt. Let me see what this is. Here, let me just hold this up. I hope you can see this. I have too many guitars, said no one ever. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. It's like getting Grindr. And then the third package is Blue Chew. Stop it. Just stop it. I get it. It's an old joke. I understand. Oh, man. I have too many guitars. So no one. I like that. Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Whoever, to the person that sent that. And I will thank you later for that, publicly, as I said. And there's another one here. See how cool this is? You guys get to celebrate. See, you guys think that you have to give me presents, while here, I give you the present. The present of comedy. So, anyway. Nice shirt. Still no sign of the banjo. Stop it, Carl. Who bought you that shirt? I would say, but like I said, I'm not going to give away names or situations because that's kind of telling, okay? And some people like to keep these kind of things private, except for me. I like to open them publicly. Who bought you? He needs a ukulele. Can't spell it, but you know what I mean. This is true. The comedy comes from me, Chris, and not you. And Carl, not you. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. That's why I have the show. Anyway, so let's check this one out. This one feels like a book of some kind. And I'm pretty sure I know who sent this to me. But I'm going to find out. It is a book of some kind. Oh, very nice. Very nice. This is a brand new copy of Phil Collins' autobiography, Not Dead Yet. That is very nice. Try to take the glare off that from the lighting. Thank you very much to the person that sent that. That was very kind of you. Thank you. That's worth a read. That's one I did want to read, by the way. I'll put that right next to my biography of King Crimson that is on my list. Let me see here. You're Eddie Murphy trying to restart his career. Okay. Someone who doesn't know you can't read. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Formatted the title must be dyslexic. You were talking about reading that a few weeks ago, so now you have the chance. That is true. That is true. The title, I forgot. The title. Yeah, no, not dead yet. That's yeah, I mean, that was the name of his last tour, also. But yeah, by God, if you ever saw Phil. I'm just saying. Oh, and by the way, it is official. It's very, very. It looks very, very promising that Eric and I will not be going to the Genesis show in October. We talked about it, and there were a couple of mitigating circumstances. So unfortunately, that won't be possible. Did your sons buy you something? I'm tempted to say that they have, because allegedly, Eric is coming by later on tonight. He's coming to the house later on tonight. And I have heard from Jim, and I've heard from Matt, and I know I'll hear from Justin, because Justin, he's a big old mushball, and he likes doing stuff like that. So, how did he get on the no-fly list? It's not hard. I tell you what, all you got to do is just wave an 8-ball in front of one of the customs agents, and next thing you know. But hey, so that's cool. So yeah, it's kind of a drag that we're not going to be there. But we talked about it, and he is even with me. With ladies of ill repute and a bit of Colombian marching powder. Yes, that usually does that too. Thank you, Amu City, who has popped in to the chat to give us his 10 cents on the situation. I appreciate it, buddy. Always appreciate you being there. Tim with the Brazilian COVID. Yes, Brazilian COVID. No, I don't have Brazilian COVID. Stop. Don't start those rumors. I don't need that. Come on. Simon's going to call you. You need to answer it. Yes, he's sober and clear-headed. I don't believe you. There's no such thing. Sober and Simon Lee is an oxymoron. Happy birthday, USOB. Thank you, Amu City. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. I am waiting, and I've got messages coming up on my machine, and there's all kinds of things going on here. What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. You tell me. He said he has the UK variant. Wait, who said I was sober? See, that's what I'm talking about. Even Simon openly admits, you have a bad connection over here, I guess. I'm looking at a replay of it right now, and it's looking okay. So, have you tried turning it off and on? Did you try booting it and rebooting it again? Have you plugged the router in and out? Let me see here. Simon's usually 3 liters down to the woodpecker cider route at this stage. That is true. But first, oh no, I know. Come on. He tried calling, and there it is. That's more like it. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we got things going. Ladies and gentlemen, I've wanted to have him on this show for the longest time, and we're going to set up a proper interview one day. But in the meantime, I'll say hello to former podcast co-host and all-around English guy, Simon Lee. What the hell is going on?
Right, well, hello, but first of all, who the fuck said I was sober? No, first of all, honestly, happy birthday.
Thank you, I appreciate that, pal.
So, me and Chris, hi people, right, so me and Chris were talking last week,
See, that's the first problem right there, you and Chris were talking.
Well, you know what? You're not my only friend.
Wait, who said we were friends?
I mean,
just because I owe you money, I mean, come on.
You don't owe me nothing.
Well,
However, if you are, willing to pay up whatever the hell it is that you apparently owe me, I'll send you my PayPal if you want.
It's called comedy. Work with me here, son. For God's sake.
Right. So anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So the reason why I wanted to bring you and do this on your very special day is me and Amy have decided, and we've come to this whole conclusion that we think, obviously, me and you've known each other quite some time. We're brothers in sound,
yeah,
etc.
It's been about what? It's been like 13 years or something like that.
10.
10 years. God, 10. Yeah, it has been 10. No, you are. You're right. It has been 10 years. You're right.
Cal and I have known each other for probably around about that time. Can't remember. I'm getting old.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Right. So happy birthday. I can't exactly get you much.
That's okay. That's perfectly all right. I understand completely. I mean, you've got a kid on the way. Okay, you've got a little boy at home. You've got Elijah to worry about. And you've got another baby on the way. I mean, you guys have got like 3 kids that you've got to worry about. Don't worry about me, dude. I'm okay.
See, this is relating to the latest kid.
Oh, okay.
So, we would like to know if you would be or having the pleasure of being Freya's godfather.
Wow, dude. Wow, bro. That is dude, that is an honor. That is an absolute. I mean, you do realize who you're talking to, right? I mean, I am the furthest example of a godfather that you want. Unless, of course, you want me to teach her the way. If you want me to teach her the way, I would be more than glad to partake my intelligence and wily ways upon her. You have no idea.
Okay, right, okay, stop being creepy, or I'm going to take that back.
They're trying to pollute you, Gina. You don't be playing with them. No, dude.
So anyway, that's what I wanted to ring you for. That's why
that is a very, very sweet honor, and I do appreciate it, dude. I would be more than honored to be that. I would be more than honored.
Fantastic. Well, you better get your fucking ass to England for the christening.
Where's the christening?
I don't know. She's coming Tuesday, a month early.
Oh, he's coming Tuesday. Okay, great. Well, here, let me make sure that I can get on a flight before then. Let me see. No. So
that's not a problem. I've already got that figured out for you. So all you got to do is somewhat try to commit a crime in the UK. It's going to have to be cyber, so that way they have to extradite you.
I see. See, what you want me to do is you want me to break into the cybersecurity of Scotland Yard, and the next thing you got you.
That's
sure.
That's not a bad idea.
Sure.
Do that, and then not only do you get to come to the UK, but it won't cost you a fucking dime.
That is true. But the problem is the lodging. Okay, I have a real problem with the lodging. All right. I mean,
right. Okay. So a part of the UK government rules, etc., you'll get 3 square meals a day.
This is true. I get 3 hots and a cot. This much I will. You know.
No. You don't get a cot. You get a room to yourself.
Oh well.
Right? Like, we're going to treat you like a king.
Well, if your idea of incarceration is keeping me at, the Ritz-Carlton, then yeah, I'm down with that. I got no problem at all.
I mean, we could put you in the same cell as Carl, but you're risking getting your stretched.
Well, does that also mean then that Carl is the godmother? Hey, look what he did there. Thank you very much.
Not thought about that.
I would love to see Amy's reaction to that one. I would love to see.
What did you say, good sir?
Hang on, Carl. No, well, actually, no. Carl's saying, "Hold on, I've got a boyfriend now."
Right, yeah, I know you have a boyfriend. That's absolutely acceptable.
Yeah.
I hope it lasts longer than the last one. But different postcode, different rules.
That is true. That is true. You would be out of country, which means and what happens in St. Helens stays in St. Helens. So there you go. He says today I identify as godmother. Like the one in the like the one in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, no, that's fairy godmother.
Yeah, unfortunately, he can't exactly click his heels 3 times and go home.
Yeah, no, yeah, we ain't talking no 5 to 10 here, pal. We're talking later. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that's all I wanted to ask. Happy birthday, and I hope, obviously, as you said, you'll accept. So
absolutely, dude, absolutely. You know that. I think the world of you and Amy and Grayson and Elijah, and little what I'm sorry. Is this a full reveal of what the name is going to be? Can I say the name?
Of course you can.
Little Freya.
Yeah, it's the one spelled the old Norse way, by the way. Just so
F-R-E-I-J-A. Yeah.
That's the one.
F-R-E-I-J-A.
No.
F-R-I-E-J-A.
I know I'm dyslexic, and I actually struggle to spell.
I was gonna say, how the hell are you spelling it? That's how I would.
Right, I'm googling this. 1 second.
How bad is it when the father has to Google the child's name? I ask you. Judy is online. Judy, representing the C-O. Yeah, how you doing? It's no.
Right, there you go. Chris has got it. It's F-R-E. No, it's not.
No, it's not. No. It's the old Nordic spelling, F-R-E-I-J-A.
No, you're wrong.
Really?
Actually, it's F-R-E-Y-J-A.
F-R-E-Y-J-A. Okay. All right. I sure believe you. I'd never seen it spelled like that, but okay. I sure believe you. Hey, whatever it takes.
That's the old Nordic way of spelling it.
All right. I sure believe you. Well, yeah, we'll definitely, within the course of the day or two, we'll definitely talk about that, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's quite an honor.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, it's almost past, so you've obviously done the show for almost 30 minutes. So,
and that's right. And you guys have successfully taken it right off the rails. Nothing has changed around here.
Absolutely not. So, with the absolute, with all due respect, fuck off and continue, please.
I sure will. No problem. All right, dude. Thanks. No problem. I can always count on Simon to just take a perfectly good family-oriented show and just send it right down the dumper. No, that's a very beautiful thing. I appreciate it. I have, let me see, keep Gainer away from oranges. He's going to scare the kid. Oh, Judy said I was playing a video game and lost track of time. Sure, the old video game routine. I understand. Let me see. It used to be like a rampage. We liked it to be like a rampage at the Capitol. I'm a Wiccan. Does that count? Funny, you don't look Wickish. So anyway, that's what is this Lord of the Rings naming? I like that. I certainly do appreciate that. Boy, that was something out of the clear blue sky. That was like crazy as anything. I'm very happy about that. And thank you, pal. That does mean a lot to me. Although, again, if you've ever looked up what the definition and role of a godfather should be, oh, Johnny, you're backing the wrong horse. But I'll do my best. Let me see. Merry meet and blessed be Judy. Is it time for a song? Yes, I think it is. Wiccan is pagan, but not Norse pagan. Okay. we're getting to be Mary, and Mary met City. Oh God, here we go. Look at you, Godfather, like The Sopranos. Yeah, this is gonna be a deep one, dude. I'm telling you. I had the whole Tony Montana thing in my head. I'm a political prisoner from Cuba, and I want my human rights. That's not the exact line, but you know how it is. And Mary met City. And boy, did hell break loose. Yeah, let's do something here to kind of change the mood up a little bit. Man, oh man. Did you open up your gift? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and I wasn't going to do it publicly, but I guess you want me to, so thank you very much. That was very cool. That was very cool indeed. In fact, I totally wanted. I'm really glad you got that because that was very. That's going to go right next to the King Crimson biography, just so you know. Carl's like, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Everybody's like, yeah, he did. Everybody looking out after, Hey, what do you know? It's in tune this time. Read it on the plane. Okay, you are a late arrival. So we will be repeating. It looks pretty good that Eric and I are not going to England in October. There's some extenuating circumstances, and it's looking pretty good. We're not going to do it. Also, let me see. She had furry feet on her ultrasound. She's got furry feet at least 6 times a day. Yeah, and levitates 4 feet off the bed. Mom and Dad will be so proud. I want to do something. Carl says, I think the concert's going to be canceled anyway. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I got something planned in September. It's looking pretty good right now. And if we're doing stuff in September, I'm pretty sure Phil and the guys are going to be doing something in October. I'm pretty sure. Which is poor because you would have met Freya. I know, there's always going to be that time, dude. I promise you, sometime before it's going to happen. I promise you it's going to happen. And I will terrify the heck out of everybody. UK won't hit 75% immunity till November. We don't know that. Hang on. Okay? Let's think positive. I know I'm thinking positive because I have to. But I want to do something for you guys. This is a new song. It's actually not a new song. It's a song that I wrote. Oh, I would think. Now let's all hug. I don't think so. Especially now. We don't know where you've been, Keegan. 2 meters apart. Thank you. With full. I want to be in a full hazmat suit. I need a blood workup from you before I do that. This is a new song that I actually have not. I've never played before. I have released demos of this in the past, but I'm working on a final mix of this. And this is a song that I actually wrote a while ago. And just want to try it out. Just want to see what you guys think. If you like it, that's cool. If not, that's okay too. And it's a new song called You're Not Supposed to Hear This. And it goes like this. You're not supposed to hear this song. Perhaps you never will. What if it should come out wrong? Perhaps it's better still. Please understand that you and I have gone through so very much for so very long. And I don't think these growing feelings for all that wrong. You're not supposed to hear these words. Perhaps it's just as well. 'Cause what if no should be what's heard? But then only time will tell. You'll know the things I have inside, but I'm just a man filled with foolish pride, and it's fear from my heart that I hide, all that I hide. You're not supposed to hear the song. If not, then even so, after all is said and done, I just want you to know. You see the storm, carry on, no matter how weak, oh, how strong. But it's my love inside of your heart I think should belong. You're not supposed to hear this song. Something new that we're working on. Let me know what you think in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, you can always talk about it in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think about that. I love the song. It's got a great drum and bass, as I recall. Yes, this is true. That song does for music what emo films does for music. Oh, wow. Thanks, Chris. I knew I could count on you, buddy. Yeah, okay. I love emo. I don't care what you tell me. My father looked at me the other day. I said I was going on tour, and he said, I'll miss you. And I said, I know. I bent the sights on your rifle. Let's see here. Simon says, I got shouted at in Asda today for apparently not keeping 10 meters away. Like Karen F off. It's not the coronas. It's only allergies. Just anyway. So, be that as it may, is it time for Richard Simmons? No, it is not time for Richard Simmons. No, it is not time for Richard Simmons. In case you didn't notice it, Carl, no, it is not time for Richard Simmons. 2 meters, not 10. Yeah, you know, I've had people, and I've got stories as well. I think all of us that have been talking amongst ourselves here. I think we all have stories like that. You know, where people is it ever time for Richard Simmons? No, it is never time for Richard Simmons. Emo Phillips and Judy Tenuta, imagine their offspring. I try real hard not to, dude. If those two ever start breeding, oh my God, we are just, no. No, God, no. Yeah, but I think we all have stories like that of people that, they have this thing about social distancing. And like one of my favorite stories, and I know I've talked about it on the show before in the past, is one where I'm shopping one day. And this was before masks were mandatory. And on that particular day, I didn't have one. But I had to go shopping. And this was when everybody was, still in the midst of the hysteria of, we're all going to die from this and all that. Not that I'm not downplaying this, but I'm just saying that fear was heightened rather than awareness. Fear was heightened. And I'm walking through the frozen food section of my favorite grocery establishment at the time. And there's a woman coming on the other side. Now I've got my cart and she's got hers. And she tries her level-headed best to get as far away from me. Now, mind you, there's 2 freezers on either side. And she's trying really hard. I mean, she's right up against the freezer as she's passing me. And, yeah. So, we all know Tim with his allergies. All of a sudden, right there. And this woman literally throws herself against the freezer in just complete abject terror. Just, oh my God, I'm going to die, grabs her cart and literally streaks down the aisle. I'm like, lady, come on now. It's like, it's not that bad. Yes, I know they are married. I am well aware of that. And by I know they're married, I mean Emo Phillips and Judy Tenuta. MU City is pointing that out. And yes, I've known that for the longest time. And they're quite happy from what I understand. They've been married forever. Chris says, that song does for music what non-masked Karens do for Corona. Yes, just for the mere fact that they can complain about it. Yeah, understandable. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. So, yeah, but in any case, and I did see all the hearts come from that one viewer, Hiltrude. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you. You share your birthday with Seal, Smokey Robinson, and Lee Marvin. I did not know that. It's weird. Weird stuff. Weird, wacky stuff. And my cousin. Carl's cousin. All right. Well, I didn't know I was basking in greatness. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love Crowded House. Yes, that was one of the things I did want to talk about. Somebody sent me, I believe it was my sister Judy, that sent me a review of Get Ready for This, Gang. Their album Together Alone. Yes, that's what I was about to tell you about. Their album Together Alone. A new album by Crowded House. Can you believe it? It's been 10 years since they made an album. Hava Nagila. No. No, I will not play Hava Nagila. Nor do I want a Nagila for that matter. You keep telling me Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila. I don't want a Nagila. What is a Nagila? That's what I want to know. But the album Together Alone is awesome. I have heard nothing but good things about this album. I've heard nothing but good things about this album. And it's really, really interesting that they got back together. Elena is in the house. Elena, that means the Danimal is there. Oh, yeah. What's up, you guys? Dan will forever remember your half birthday, which will occur 11 times before your next actual package. Did you get my package? Says, no, I did not. I'm still on the lookout for that. Thank you very much. Any other packages that were supposed to come? I have no idea. But yeah, I'm still, I did not get a package from that. Let's see. Hey now, their career's not over. Yeah, how about that? Did they record it in the middle of their street? No, that was madness. That's madness. Huh? You got to remember if there's something so strong. Crowded House said, don't dream it's over. Especially their career, like Amy City said. Elena will say, I'm sorry, Elena, Dan will forever remember your half birthday, which will occur 11 times before your next actual birthday. Okay, sure, why not? Daniel, that means you have to send me a present every single month for the next 12 months. Just saying, let's make it official, man. Because birthday is not a birthday without actual greed attached to it. We all know that. I'm kidding. But it was in our house. That's true, but that's still madness. Madness did our house. Okay? That was not Crowded House. Our house, Crowded House. I get it. It's a house. Which means it's a very, very, very fine house. If you want to go that way. It was madness to record in the middle of a street. This is true. Not to mention a little dangerous. In all kinds of weather. We stick together. We act and we said, no, okay. See what you got me doing. Elena says, Dan says, yes. Okay, no problem. Elena, I'll send you a list. And we'll negotiate from there. Where's Zaf tonight? Don't know. As a matter of fact, I tried to check out Warp before I went on the air. And apparently he's offline. So I'm not sure what's going on with him. It's not like him to miss a show. I know. I understand that. But hey, it might be one of those things. Could be a certain situation. Hard to say. This just coming in off of the hotline. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see what we've got going here. Bear with me for just a second. Yes, but that was a mistake. So don't read into that more than you should. It's not going to miss the show. You're building a wall between us, dude. Oh my God. I love when everybody just takes lyrics and just puts their own context into things. Let me see what's going on here. You're building a wall between us. I can't remember what that. Building a wall between us. I'm just. And this is a good sign of old age because I'm looking at this and I'm brain cramping on what that line is from. Building a wall between us. I can hear the melody in my head. But for some reason, I'm not remembering it right now. So, yeah. So you got me on that one. So that makes sense. Alrighty. So, that being said. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. You know that you won't win. You're right. I remember now. You know that you won't win. I get it. That's right. Sometimes you have to read. See, you took that right off the chorus, and I'm looking at the verse. So, different mindset altogether. I understand. But at any rate, so to everybody that's that is watching right now, thank you very much. Again, I certainly do appreciate it. Hey now, or as we say over here, hey now. Thank you for watching. We certainly do appreciate it. By all means, get a hold of us through the chat is what I mean to say. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know where you're from. And basically, like I said, the only reason that we're doing this is to make sure that we're all okay. With the corona and staying at home and social distancing and all that. Yes, people are starting to get out again little by little. But let's face it. A lot of people still have to work from home and they don't really get out all as much. And this is just a little way of just kind of letting our hair down and letting our sanity go for a little while. So come on in. Say hi. We don't bite much. Elena says, unrelated, can you please yell very suddenly at Dan to stop picking up crumbs? Oh, no, come on, Elena. I'm sure he has much better taste in women than that. Come on now. Give him a chance. Really. I love Crowded House. They're one of my faves. There's Freedom Without. Trying to guess these lyrics in a Google page. This is true. Dan, quit picking up crumbs! Find some women with integrity. But then again, believe me, I thoroughly understand. Really, I do. Sure, no problem. it's my public service to you. Judy says she gets your second shot in 1 week. Boy, you're a cheap date, aren't you? No, I understand. You know what? I will tell you one thing that cleared out the audio pipes. I'm telling you, man, who needs vocal lessons? I just yell at people's kids. And Simon, if you're still watching, this is what Freya's gotten to look forward to. Yeah. He laughed. Good. That's a good thing. I will tell you one thing that did happen to me. Now, this will give you an idea of how good my birthday has been. You know what I did for my birthday today? Yeah, you know what happens on your birthday? That's usually the day that your driver's license expires. I think you know where this story is about to go. So yes, I had to go to the DMV today to renew my driver's license. But I will say this, and this is the first time that this has ever happened to me. Okay? Now, I repeat, I am 64 years old, which means I have gone for my driver's license several times in my lifetime. Elena says, trust me, there's no one standing in line for my job. I can relate. That's okay, Tim. She has to look forward to me as a dad. Yeah, that's true. But I will say this, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me. I was in and out of the DMV and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, 20 minutes. Now, anybody who's ever been to the DMV in America to get their license knows that if you go to the DMV for anything, to get a new license, driver's test, ID, whatever the case may be, pack a lunch because it just takes forever. But I am here to tell you, that with the exception of 5 minutes of standing in line outside in 11-degree cold, which is never fun, I got inside and it was just like, it was like the Ford plant on Torrance Avenue in Chicago. They just assembly line, boom, boom, go to the line, boom, take your picture, boom, go over here, boom. Your address change? Yeah. You got the papers? Yeah. Okay, boom. Here's your stuff. Boom. Here's your cashier. Boom. You get it in 2 weeks. Boom. Out the door. I have never, ever had that happen to me. And I can't think of anybody who has had that happen to you. Ain't COVID something? Yeah, I'm here to tell you. Judy's even saying DMV horror story. This was not a horror story. This was in and out. I had never worked and I went in the afternoon thinking, okay, so maybe the crowd will be down a little bit and I only have to wait maybe about 3 hours and hopefully I can get back in time to do the show. I left at about 1:30. I was home by 2:30. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 11 degrees Fahrenheit is 11 degrees Celsius in new money. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's cold in Chicago. It is really cold in Chicago. Not as bad as it would be. And let's take a moment to think about the folks down in Texas, down in Mississippi. It sounds crazy, but they are going through some hard times right now. If you haven't heard the word, there has been like 10 and 20 degree days down in Texas and in the deep south. And it's been so bad that water lines have snapped and there's been no electricity. There's been no water for some parts of Mississippi, like around Jackson. It's not good. It really isn't good. People have gone without food, or not without food, but without electricity or hot water, or even water for that matter, for like 2 and 3 days. It's really bad down there. So, big ups to, the folks in Texas and, Mississippi and Alabama. God bless you folks. Hope you're okay. Hope everything's all right there. Let's see. It's like when I fractured my toe. Pre-COVID, wait for decades to be told you're good to go post-COVID. No one is around, in and out in an hour. Yeah, that's about how it is. That's about how it was. And it was really strange. But, I mean, we're talking to the Department of Motor Vehicles here, which in America is just tantamount to, DMV is a Latin phrase that means don't make any plans for the day. How'd you fracture your toe? The Texans ain't so big now, and I see a state government official headed off to Mexico. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. I can make all the jokes, but they've all been made. My pastoral times, says Elena, at the DMV have been equally as impressive. Their reputation will be hard to change, but for several years I've had very quick, efficient service. Okay, you got to give me the address where you're going, girl. You got to give me the address. Judy says the stars were in your favor today to be 1 hour at the damned municipal vengeance. Yeah, it wasn't even an hour. Like I said, it took all of maybe 20 minutes in and out for me to be there. It was really bizarre. I saw something on TikTok where people's fish tanks were freezing over because it was as cold as minus 18. Yes, that is very true. Water pipes were bursting and people's houses are like now completely flooded and ruined. It's not good. It's not good at all. Efficiency and civil service rarely go hand in hand. Yeah, well. Funny enough, protecting Grayson from very hyperactive Malamute. There are worse things in life, believe me. Yeah, to be sure. So yeah, it's been a really strange week. I will tell you that. There is one more thing too that I do want to talk about real quick before we get out of here. And that is something that our good friend Simon Lee here actually sent me earlier today. And Simon, I heard this song. It's absolutely killer what you sent me. Everybody remembers the song "Listen to Her Heart." I can't remember. Oh man. Dan wants you to be sure to have birthday cupcakes. I will, buddy. I will. Birthday cupcakes are important. That is part. You have to understand the birthday cupcakes are mandatory on birthdays. They are mandatory, and I have people that have already taken care of that for me. So don't you worry about a thing there. I got that together. Okay, but that only means that you have to. You're gonna have to get me more next month, buddy. It's on you. You want to do this quarterly thing? I'm down with it, but you'd better be ready. It's on you, man. At any rate. Listen to Her Heart. I cannot remember the name of the band that did it originally. It was the same band that did It Must Have Been Love. I can't remember what the name of the band was, and I'm brain cramping. But one of our favorite guitarists, and we tried to get him on the podcast so often, Leo Morcioli, has done a heavy metal version of this. Roxette, that was it. Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate it. But he did a heavy metal version of this, which is just killer. Just killer. No, not Taylor Dane. No, not that one. I know which one you're talking about, Elena. It's not that one. It's one by Roxette. But Leo Morcioli, check this out on YouTube if you ever get the chance. Killer thrash metal version of it, which is just amazing. I think that was in Pretty Woman. Yeah, I think it was. I think you're right about that. But at any rate, that's going to wrap it up from here. I certainly do appreciate it. Thank you all very, very much for the birthday wishes and the wonderful presents and the cards and just hanging out. 64 looks like it's going to be a very promising trip around the sun, and I'm going to do my best to bring you guys with me. There's a couple of really special things that are happening this year that I'm going to try to bring you with and fill you in on all the details. The hour went so quick. No, you're right about that, my friend. I do appreciate... What, buddy? What? What's up? What's going on? You have a last minute surprise for me too. You had somebody record me a birthday song? You did? Oh, Flops, that was really nice of you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Well, I tell you what, we'll use that as a sign-off, okay? Sound like a good idea? Okay, no problem. All right, well, that's going to do it from here. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Stay safe, stay well, be good to yourself, be good to each other. Like, subscribe, do all that notification stuff. In other words, if you like it, you know what to do. We'll see you next week. Let's play that song, okay? Sounds like a plan to me. What do you say?
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
That was it. We'll see you next week.